Is this Sami Zayn's final night in WWE? Greetings, wrestling fans! Patrick here, and today I am here to continue my tradition of reviewing Smackdown episodes. Now, I know I might not review more Raw as much because, well, what is there to really talk about Raw? It's not really that good. But it may have potential this coming Tuesday with some big matches. It may have potential, we'll see. But let's talk about SmackDown and let's just get through it really quick, shall we? The show began with Brock Lesnar. He goaded Sami Zayn into using his championship match with Roman Reigns on SmackDown. Sami wanted to save it for the Day 1 pay-per-view, but Brock wanted Roman Reigns at Day 1, which kind of confuses me. Why would Brock want Roman? Wouldn't Brock want the easy route? Like, he'd help Sami Zayn win the title, so then he could easily become Universal Champion? I think that's kind of a stupid move, if you ask me. But, anyway, Brock goaded Sami Zayn into using his title match, and that's exactly what happened. And our first match was Sasha Banks, the legit boss, the blueprint, the standard, beating Shayna Baszler. I was kind of nervous. I was a little bit nervous. I was thinking Shayna Baszler could have won this match, but good thing she didn't. Sasha Banks got the victory, as she should have. Sasha Banks should not be losing any match until Charlotte Flair. Until she gets to Charlotte Flair, she should not be losing. Even though I think she should beat Charlotte Flair. But you get my point. I don't think Sasha Banks should be losing at all in any capacity to anybody. I don't see Sasha Banks winning the Royal Rumble either. Either she'll be in the either she's in the Rumble to win it, or don't put her in it at all. I just have Sasha Banks wrestle Charlotte at Royal Rumble and do like some kind of screwy ending there. I believe Bayley is going to win the Royal Rumble if she is indeed back on time. If she isn't there, in my opinion, I'd give the Rumble to Sasha Banks. But that's just my opinion. And then we get stupid, happy, crappy talk. Stupid, boring, crappy talk. Crappy Corbin and Mad Crap Moss talking shit about McIntyre and Jeff Hardy. This leads to McIntyre and Jeff Hardy coming out and pretty much destroying Crappy Corbin and Mad Crap Moss. I personally do not care for this. This is just their way to give Drew something to do before he faces Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Then we get Los Lotharios taking on the Viking Raiders. I'm not a real big fan of the Viking Raiders' new theme, but I'll get used to it. As for Los Lotharios, I really do enjoy them as a team. They should have always been a tag team from the beginning because they're real-life cousins, and they mesh really well. Sure, they're not garnering the heel heat to make people hate them, but they're just a good team. They're just a good team. And I think a tag team championship run should indeed be coming for Angel and Humberto. I'm not a fan of them removing their last names, but whatever. Then we get Kofi Kingston. He makes his he returns. He assists Kofi King. Kofi Kingston assists Kofi Kingston. There you go. Good job. Kofi Kingston assists King Woods as King Woods defeats Jey Uso by by disqualification. Man, I'm all over the place tonight. And we got it is official for Day 1 that the New Day will face the Usos. We also had Toni Storm hit Charlotte Flair with a pie. Look, I might not have liked it when it happened to Toni Storm, but I'm not a fan of this being about pies. This is a SmackDown Women's Championship feud, and it's all about pie. They may as well just have a pie match. They may as well just have a freaking pie match. at day one, since it's all about pies. The loser gets a face full of pie. Or a pie for a pie match. The winner has to hit their opponent with a pie. To win the match, you gotta hit your opponent with a pie. Very easy. I'm really looking forward to the match, but I do not like that this feud's all about pie. Then we get Sheamus. He battles Cesaro. And, good match. Sheamus would score the win. Naomi gets her match with Sonya Deville. But personally, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Sonya Deville is going to once again abuse her power and make Naomi go through hurdles in order to face her. I just don't see this happening. And then we get to our main event, our must-see main event, Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. A match that everyone has been wanting to see. And the match literally lasts 5 seconds. Sami Zayn comes out, flaps his gums, saying that he isn't thankful for the WWE Universe for never supporting him over these years. Brock Lesnar comes out, pretty much turns on Sami Zayn. We all saw this coming. That Brock was going to betray Sami Zayn and not going to be in his corner. Brock destroys Sami Zayn, gives him suplexes and F5s. Again, I do not understand Brock's logic here. I do not understand Brock's logic that he wants Roman. I do not understand Brock's logic, in my opinion. Brock's logic is by far the most stupidest one. If you want to be Universal Champion, wouldn't you want to help Sami Zayn? So that way you can guarantee yourself to be Universal Champion? I just think it's dumb. I think it's stupid booking in my eyes. I may see Smackdown as the best show, but even I can critique some things. I think Brock Lesnar made a stupid mistake not helping Sami Zayn. So Roman comes out, does his 10-minute entrance that he usually does. He gets his quick pyro. Match begins. Roman spears Sami Zayn and puts him in the guillotine, and Sami immediately taps out. So it'll be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at day one-ish. Day one-ish! So, yeah, that's really all I've got for this Smackdown. I'm putting my laptop back into the corner because I had to bring it closer. So, yeah, that is literally everything, guys. That is literally Smackdown. It's still a good show, but a few things really boggle my mind, like Brock Lesnar not helping Sami Zayn. I think that's kind of stupid, that he wouldn't, make sure Sami Zayn wins the Universal Championship so that he has an easy ticket at day one so he can become Universal Champion. But, it's whatever. And the pie stuff with Charlotte and Toni Storm. Not a real fan of that, but I am looking forward to the match. The build up to the match has not been stellar, but I am hoping for a good match between Toni Storm and Charlotte. Was what happened to Sami Zayn possibly his swan song and their way on writing him off out of WWE? Possibly. I personally think Sami Zayn is on his way out of WWE. And if he somehow re-signs, I'd be quite surprised. But I honestly think Sami Zayn is on his way out of WWE, especially after how he was treated in the ending here. They could have just given Roman and Sami, a good amount of time. They could have given them like good 10 minutes and have a good match, but they wanted to squash Sami. So that kind of makes me think Sami Zayn is leaving. Unless Sami Zayn gets added to the day one pay-per-view and it's a triple threat match for the Universal Championship, then maybe. But I think Sami Zayn's on his way out. And I think Kevin Owens is on his way out as well. So thank you all so much for joining me for this review. Hit that thumbs up if you guys did enjoy this review. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that other jazz. And I will see you all next time.